Sure.
Oh,
Okay, so good evening, Kunal. First of all, congratulations on your placement at Surya Biofuels, and we are pleased to have you with us for our Edge Connect. And we hope you are doing well. With your permission, we would like to begin with a little knowledge about you and your professional journey.
Sure. Good evening, guys. Let's start.
Okay, so to begin with, may I request you to briefly introduce yourself and share your current role at Surya Biofuels with us?
Sure, why not? So first of all, if I go with my introduction, I'm Kunal Giri, and I've pursued my MBA in Oil and Gas Management from UPES itself, as well as my graduation was done in Chhattisgarh. My bachelor's degree was in Bachelor of Arts, and now I'm working as an operational manager in Surya Biofuels, which is located or its head office in Zambia.
Being an art student, what all the factors you faced during your interviews, what all the circumstances you faced, as if with you there are many BTech students and a BBA student. So as a BA student, what all you faced?
So as I was a student of art, so it was most important for me to prove myself because first of all, when I said that I want to select MBA in oil and gas for my as a specialization, so the first question people used to ask was that why MBA in oil and gas? Because you are having a background of art. So first, so the most important thing was to prove myself. So initially, I proved myself during my induction program, as well as I have been elected as the class representative where 3 to 4 people were there and who gave speech for their selection as the CR. After that, if I talk about my internship, so I got to do internship in two different companies, but I opted for one. And during my internship, also the same question was asked that why Kunal, why MBA in oil and gas management, and why are you here with the students with four different students from belonging to BTech background? So my always my answer was same that your this sentence would be changed in the ending of my internship. And as I performed really good during my internship, and there were a lot of appreciations, and there was also pre-placement opportunity for me there rather than to those students of BTech also. So it was the thing that I have to prove myself everywhere in the class, during the exams, as well as in my internship also.
How
hello,
you
sir.
enhance
So,
your technical
can you
when
can you please tell us about that? What things we should follow and what things we should not follow
Hmm.
in order to
Get
What
into
in
this
order
topic.
to?
By the way,
yeah, in
he's the
order
CR.
to
He's the current CR.
Okay, Rahul Pal is the CR.
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay,
we are
the
having in class we are 4 CRs. So
yeah.
my question was, in order to means you have got a good package placement. So in order to get to that level, so what are the things that we should do and what are the things we should not do?
the most important thing which you have to do is to stay away from the distractions because yeah, you have to enjoy your MBA journey. You have to do everything, make fun of people, do fun and experience everything. But first of all, you should remember that what is your final goal, because you all are here paying a lot of fee. So if you will remember that what's your final goal or or the stage you want to reach, so there will be a small motivation in your brain that I have to work hard and I have to make my MBA worth it, because people are paying 20 to 25 lakh for MBA, or you all are paying approx 20 lakh. And if you will get a package of 4 to 3 lakh, so it will be uh, a shame for yourself also. So first of all, stay away from distractions and polish yourself, like make yourself different from other people, because everyone is attending the same classes, everyone is doing same certifications. So first of all, it will be most important for you to develop your personality, because whenever the companies will be there in college or campus, they don't want a person who is very intelligent or knows everything. They really want that you are trainable or not. If you are trainable, then they are really going to hire you. So first of all, stay away from distraction. Don't forget your final goal. Polish yourself. Make something different from other students, because there will be a not there will be not a small competition in the college, because there are I think approx 1,000 to 1,200 students for MBA program. So there is a huge competition and you all have to compete, and company wants something different from each and every student, because your resumes will be there. First of all, your face or your physique will not be present in the first stage, so your resume will be there. So there would be something different, like do some certifications, as I have always told or taught my juniors to do some different certifications, like ADRM or something, like which is currently most needed in current generation. So that will be really beneficial for you.
And can you
So
tell
Kunal, what
me
was your
that
key
one skill that helped you to crack the interview process?
Actually, there will not where there will be always three or more than three skills which could be combined to to be selected, because not a single skill can make you to be elected in a interview or in a company. So if I count some 2 3 points or 4 points, so you have to be confident, you have to gain some knowledge from your domain also, and from current affairs also. And if I tell you that each and every single point is noticed, for example, your formals, are you wearing complete formals or not, your dressing sense, your sitting posture, your face, the expression on your face, it would be the most important point, because sometimes people answer everything, but their expression or their sitting posture can take them away from their placement process. Or there are some people that they are not good in studies, not good in academics, but they are confident, they speak really good, and they are trainable, so they can be elected.
So I have one more question. Uh, the major problem that is faced during interviews is the language English.
Okay.
So how much it is important that the English language, how much it is important? Can we explain our point in Hindi as well?
Why not? I think this will be dependent on the company, because for me, as I have got an international opportunity for my placement, my company is situated in Zambia. So English is the most important thing for me, because I can't speak local language or African language. So I have to speak in English. But yeah, sometimes there are some companies which are situated in India, working in India. So HR, or you can initially, in the initial phase of a interview, you can ask them that, sir, can I use Hindi, or can our interview go through bilingual process? So they can agree, because if I share my experience, so during my internships interviews, I got an opportunity for GoGas also. So in the interview for GoGas, the HR asked me that, Kunal, if you are comfortable, you can speak in Hindi. And as we all know that our Hindi is much better than English, so I grabbed that opportunity and really spoke well. And he was literally impressed. And sorry, I got not two, I got three opportunities for my internship, and I have to drop two from them.
Since you talked about internship, can you tell can you tell us like what will be the factors which will differentiate us from the lot in the internship?
Sure. So if I share from my personal experience, I have got my internship in the company named as Hincol, or Hindustan Cola Private Limited, which is the number one bitumen emulsions company in India. So we were five people, four of them from engineering or BTech background, and I was the one who got the background from arts. So there I made my presence like everyone was doing really hard work, but I wasn't doing so. So first of all, important thing for you all would be that do smart work, not hard work. You have to know, or you should know that what's important for today, for tomorrow also. So I used to make some strategies that how I can be the face for my company or for our college also, because you are not representing yourself there. You are going to represent your college there as well as, and you all are five people. So for making your own identity, you have to make connections. Like for this thing, I think you would have learned informal conversation in corporate or in companies. Informal conversations are the must thing which is needed. It can help you in making connections, and it can also help you in being comfortable with the employees. If you are comfortable with the employees or the colleagues, then it would be must better for you to present something or to give presentations in front of them, because you know them, you are comfortable with them. So obviously you are going to work really good as compared to others also. So informal conversation is going to help you, as well as do some research, online research, that what is the present need of the company, because company needs someone that who can help them from coping from the problems they are facing from last 2 or 3 years. So do some research, it will help you.
Okay.
So Kunal, what
Today
were the
I
main
had a
reasons
meeting with Petronas.
that made you that motivated you to choose the operations as a field of specialization for you?
Sorry, can you repeat its name?
Okay, so my question is, what were the reasons or the specific factors that made you choose operations as the key specialization instead of other like trading or other specializations?
Sure. So for me, that as you all know, that my background was from art, so I was not a tech guy or a technical guy. And from the beginning, I didn't love that working on a laptop and doing typing and research everywhere. So I obviously didn't like this thing that I am using laptop, continuously using my laptop and doing something on the screen. So for me, from the beginning also, I used to do a lot of physical like, workouts or physical work. So it was my priority to do a job of operations manager, because it contains a lot of knowledge. You have to meet the clients, you have to do a lot of presentations, and you have to also personally deal with the customers, or the bigger customers which are giving your company 200 or 300 crores deals. So for me, like, I have observed a lot of qualities in myself, that I was good in talking, and people were always impressed by me from my speech, from my presentations also. So these are the qualities which are needed in the operations manager, as well as I'm really good in handling a large team, or a whole company as well. So these were some qualities that I observed in myself, and I was really need it was really needed for me to do a job of an operations manager, because I got an opportunity for Value Create, a company which was here in our campus, and it were providing 12 LPA. So they got six rounds of interviews and technical rounds as well. So I was there for the last round. Like I have fought really good for fourth or fifth round, but in the last round there were a lot of technicalities which were asked from me by the CEO and the chief operating officers also. So that was really tough for me, because I was not a technical guy, and the work they were in a need for us was to do research or trade in by using my laptop or digital gadgets. So my priority was to do operation manager. That is what which motivated me. Yeah, Pragiti, you were asking something.
Yeah, same happened with me also. Today I had an interview with Petronas. We are the 5 students; those are selected for the interview round. So
Okay.
I am from BSc chemistry background, and I don't have any technical skills. I don't have any hand-on experience with Power BI and all the tools. So I'm very confused when they ask me, tell me about the projects in which you have worked. During my graduation, I didn't work with any industrial projects, right? And when I joined MBA, then I only worked for the semester projects. Those are provided through our teachers, and now I'm working in a live project which is provided by teachers. So I'm very confused at what should I tell to them. I don't have this answers. No, I'm not belong from any technical background. So further, when this happens, so what will be my answer to them? How I will handle that interview?
Yeah, this was the problem which I have also faced. But so as I said, that company don't need a individual that who knows everything or who is an expert in that particular thing. So because if you are expert, you are not going to work for that company for so long. So they want someone that who can be a trainable person. So you have to make them trust on yourself. You have to make them trust on yourself that yeah, I don't know a lot about Power BI or Excel and everything, but yeah, ma'am, I'm adaptable. I can adapt these things as per the situation, as per the conditions. Like I don't know that how to use that SAP, but yeah, I have to make them trust on me that sir, I'm really gonna do a hard work or smart work. Everything I'm gonna do everything to learn that thing, and I'm damn sure that I'm going to fulfill the need of our company. So this would be your answer that yeah, I can adapt, I can learn these things because as and you can also give an example from your MSc or your background that I'm not having some technical background or science background, but yeah, I'm here doing MBA in oil and gas management and scoring a good marks or more than 7 to 8 CGPA. So I am learning new things as well as because in the beginning I was neutral, but I adapted everything which a individual doing MBA needs. So ma'am, I am really adaptable and yes, I would be a trainable person for you. So this would be your answer. Like they need a confidence in you that yeah, you can learn everything.
Like this only I handled, but before they tell about their profile, what they want hand-on and experience with Power BI, Tableau, SQL projects and learning. And the students, those are sitting with me, they have this. So I have a question: why they will choose me over them? It will happen in future also. Now, when the company like this, Petronas is a core oil and gas company, but they are hiring for marketing development and or business analytics role, something like that, where they require that skills. So further also this will happen with us. This can
See,
happen with us.
there are two scenarios that a company needs a guy who knows Tableau or Power BI or Excel or everything. And the first one was this that they need these technical skills, okay. And the second one would be that you are not having those technical skills, but yeah, you are confident and a knowledgeable individual that who can learn those things really fast. So if they see those qualities in you that you can learn these things really fast or you can adapt to the needs of the company, so they will hire you. Otherwise, there are these type of opportunities that which are not made for you, so you can accept this thing and prepare for the next opportunity because these will be the two scenario that if you are having those knowledge or everything which company needs, eligibility criteria you are fulfilling, though it would be comfortable for you to be hired. But if you are not having those things and they see some qualities in you that yeah, you can learn those things, though second would be this thing. Otherwise otherwise this opportunity is not made for you, honestly, if I would like to say it.
Okay,
I
Adi,
think
Yeah,
now
I
I
also.
Hmm.
I would like to know about your domain and your role with the kind of responsibility you are handling in the present this in Surya Biofuels.
Okay, so my if I talk about domain for my company, that Surya is really having a vast portfolio because they are in logistics, they are in LEDs, like we have used Surya LEDs and everything. But Surya Biofuels is a different concept because they are working on pyrolysis. And if I tell you what is pyrolysis, so pyrolysis is conversion of waste into biofuels or energy. So you won't believe, but we are using tires, those tires for cycles or cars which or trucks which people use and throw them. It is our main raw material, main source of raw material is tire. We use for firstly we use those tire chips. So we need 5.5 tire chips for it, and then after that a lot of process is happening in that plant. And if I give some example, like the tire chips are burned in the absence of oxygen in the reactors. After that we get some oil which is known as pyro oil, as well as the plant in the initial phase of the plant. You won't believe that the plant itself runs from the gas which is produced from the reactor, so it doesn't needs a lot of LPG to burn or to be worked. So it is really profitable business. And in this company or in this biofuels domain, I am the operations manager. So all the operations which are going on this plant, like the need of the raw material, the need of the customers, that what type of oil they need, what should be the burning point or flash point. You all know what is flash point. So what flash point is needed, what would be the point for the oil to be burned, or what is the gas which is produced, like because the pyro gas, like we are storing LPG gas in cylinders, right? But because it is being compressed easily and it can be stored. But if I talk about pyro gas, it can't be stored in the tanks or bottles, so we need a lot of a large balloons as well. So for my responsibilities are there, like we don't have to waste that gas. We use that gas for running our plant also. Then we provide then we do the whole process in the plant, like reactor, condensation, everything. We get biodiesel and biopetrol as our final product, as well as carbon char also. So I used to talk to our customers, give presentations to them, that what are our work and how much oil we are producing. We have to look for the demand and supply which our company is doing, and we have to look for to fulfill the demand of the customers to really fast, because sometimes there is a need of lot of thousands of liters of oil but we can't produce. So it is the really heavy task for us, that how we are gonna cope up with this. And sometimes there are a lot of breakdowns in the plants. You all are gonna face these things in your internships also, that there would be breakdown for our plant. Like breakdowns, it can take place for hours or as well as 2 or 3 days. And if the breakdown is for 2 or 3 days, there would be a lot of loss for the company. So my task is to prevent to prevent the plant from getting that breakdown and to fulfill the demand of our customers also.
Okay.
So
Kunal,
at
I would
Surya
So what
like
are
Biofuels,
the
do they?
facing as a employee?
None of you are audible, guys.
So
May
what
I
are the
ask?
challenges you are facing as a new employee there?
Okay, so the main challenge I am facing there is like there are a lot of African clients who need that oil, and we have to teach them, or we have to give them presentations, and their English is also not so good. So it's really tough for me to contact or communicate with them. Otherwise, the major challenges are like my colleagues are facing there, who are already there in Zambia. Like I haven't reached there now, so they are facing like for atmosphere there, because it's totally different from India, and the time difference from India. Like there are no major challenges they are facing. Like yeah, if they are lacking in knowledge or in during their training, if they haven't focused, then they are facing challenges. Otherwise, the biggest challenge would be communication and nothing else.
okay. Kunal, I would also like to know about the recruitment process and the selection process for this in our when they come to our campus to hire for this
Yeah, yeah.
process.
Uh, if I talk about Surya, so Surya was there for was there last year also, and this year also they hired 7 people, and 3 from our university and 4 from different like there is something chemical engineering university in Ahmedabad. So four are from there and 3 are from our college. So the company wanted 10 people from our college, but the students were not prepared for that job role. Like there were 3 or 4 rounds in the beginning, that there was resume selection and a small aptitude round. After that, second one was group discussion. Sometimes people are not prepared for the topics, because the topic I got, that I have also told some of my juniors also, that topic was business of business is only business.
Oh,
Are you
okay.
able to understand what was the topic? Business of business is only business. And people were like blank, totally blank, because they haven't prepared a lot. Because if I talk about myself or my friends, we usually used to do discussions on our phone calls during the night. So in that GD, I really did a good work, because I was really prepared. And as Gopal sir
As far
really
as
built
I
us.
can guess, the topic is it as far as I can guess the topic, is it the business to business marketing strategy, that kind of thing, or something else?
No, no, the thing
Business
is that you're into a no nonsense game and the core concept is business only.
now. So the if I explain the topic, that business of business is only business, so it means that the main work. So as we used to say now, that this is none of your business. Like it's you are having no work in this topic. So the business of business, it means the work of a business is to only generate revenue, or it should focus on charities or funding. Are you able to understand that the main work of a business or a organization is to only generate money, or is to only generate revenue? So people were saying that no, the business of business should not always be business, or the main motive of the business should not always be to generate revenue. They should focus on charity, donations, and everything. But I was really clear with the topic, and I said no. First of all, business of business should always be to generate revenue, because if you are not having a lot of profit, or if you are not doing a good business, how can you do charity and fundings to or how can you focus on CSR, corporate social responsibilities?
You
So
need
this
money
was
for
the
that also.
you need a profit for your business. If you are not having profit, you how can you pay to the shareholders or the stakeholders of your company? So that was my point, and everyone was focusing on Tata and everything. So that was the thing that my interviewer was impressed by me, because everyone was against me, but I was really confident that what I'm saying. So you should always have to be confident in the discussion, that what you are saying, and you should be focused that if you are saying in against or for, and you have to stick to your point, because people are really neglect your sentence or your statements also. So the interviewer needs an individual that who is confident and who is good in the discussion. So that was the first round, GD. Second round was the technical round, where I have to tell each and every projects of my internship. So you have to so as Rahul was talking, that is English important. So the interview was totally in English, and you have to be prepared that what are the projects or what are the works you have did in your internship, because you guys also be prepared that during the internship sometimes you don't get a strong topic or a title for your project. So you have to make it for yourself. Like, what are you going to tell to the interviewer that you didn't got a single project? So you have to ask for your to your mentors in their company, in that company, so that give me some projects, I want to really work and everything. Like, you have to show them that you are eager to work, because because no company is going to focus on your background, that you are having arts and everything. After your internship, everything is going to be, if is going to be around your internship and your projects, that what you have done, what was the earning of that company, that what were the benefits to that company from your side. So you have to be prepared with everything, that what were the projects you have done there, what was the benefit that company got from your presence, what was your appreciations and everything. So this was the second round and technical round, where I told everything, and they have asked that what is pyrolysis, or and what was the job role. So the interview was going with my internship, my job role, and their need also. Then last round was HR round. So their CEO and COO was there of the company. So they have to just confirm that the individual who is selected for the final round, is he a good individual, or our HR has not did a good job. So they were sure from my side that yeah, he is a good individual. So HR round is not so tough, or not so serious. They have to just confirm that yeah, he is a good individual. Technical round, aptitude round, group discussion, these are the things which you have to focus on.
Okay.
So the whole
So
process
one
was
last
online, or
question.
it was conducted at CS office?
For Surya, it was everything was online. But yeah, they were really focused
So
on your face expressions, and are you cheating or not? Everything was being observed. Yes, Sneh.
actually, I would like to ask two questions. Particularly,
Okay.
first, as you mentioned that in your GD you have to choose one thing, like either you are going to be for or against the topic. So, is it always necessary in GD that we have to choose our sides for the topic? That
No, no. This is not mandatory or most important that you have to choose. Are you speaking for the motion or against the motion? But the most important thing is that you won't have to be confused. That what are you saying? Because there are some individuals, like initially they are saying that if I give the example, that initially they are saying that you have to focus on charity and funding and everything, and they are really fighting for it. After that, I spoke really well, and they understood that yeah, Kunal is saying that, and they initially and again they started going against the topic. No, you are wrong and everything, because like you don't have to be confused there. If you are saying right, then you should be confident, and if you understand that you are going wrong in the wrong direction, so you should focus on the other statement, that what is he saying, and then you should take the opportunity to conclude everything, that yeah, you are slightly right, and my point was that, and you have to give a combined statement, like if that you are capable to understand that you are going wrong or right. So if you will see that people are really against from you, that it's not important to change your point. Like if initially you are against the topic, and then you are saying for the topic, it's not important that you should say against or for, but there should be a good conclusion for the GD, because it is not a debate that you should be against or for. It's a discussion, that what is the final conclusion that you are getting from the discussion, what are the understandings from the discussion. It's important.
for
And the second
example, if
question.
we have a topic and it has its both pros and cons, and for example, we have to criticize the topic and we want to upload the topic for the like for example, it's about something good about corporate and something bad about some corporate or something. So we can criticize the topic and we can talk about the pros of the topic also. And after some point of time of GD, we can give the whole dimension, means multi-dimensional conclusion of the topic, right?
Yeah, like as I mentioned, that there should be a good conclusion. Like if I give an example that you are talking about a teacher in your discussion, like this sir is really strict, and but so there would be a conclusion that yeah, guys, we had enough with the discussion, and as per the conclusion, XYZ sir is really intellectual. He really teaches well, but sometimes, so this was the pros for that teacher, that yeah, he is really having good knowledge, he teaches really well, and he is a good teacher. After that, you have to say, but sometimes he is really in anger, and he didn't understand that what students are wanting and what students need. So there would be pros and cons in the conclusion, but you have to improve the way that how you are concluding this thing, that yeah, he is a good teacher, he is having a lot of knowledge, he is a really intellectual person, but sometimes he is lacking there XYZ. But yeah, as a conclusion, he is a good teacher. There would be a good conclusion, a final conclusion, that everything would be agreeing with.
Okay, so one last question.
Hmm.
As we are going to have our internship, and I've got my internship in Trolled Bioenergy. So I would like to ask that, as you mentioned, that formal communication is more important in corporate. So how would we enhance our cooperation, or some other internship tips that you would like to give us being our juniors, being our seniors? Sorry.
Like first would be informal communication. After that, no one is going to come to you that who are you, what are you doing here, what are your works you are doing here. But as I mentioned, that you have to go to your mentor or the seniors, that sir, I'm here as an intern, and I wanted to gain a lot of knowledge in limited time, which is 2 months. So you have to ask your seniors. You have to go directly to them. No one is going to come with you, and no one is going to take that spoon to your mouth. You have to ask for food. That, sir, I want to do a lot of work. I need really good projects. So please, if you are having something, give it to me. I will really I will don't disappoint you, and these will be the things, because you have to connect to people, because 2 months is really a short period for making connections, for doing some good projects. So it's important for you and your behavior, that how they are, because they always used to observe the interns, because the seniors are really irritated, and they observe that how the intern is doing, what are the works he is doing. So you have to be answerable, that if they ask anything from you, you should answer them in such a manner that they would get interest in talking to you, or teaching you something, or telling you something. It depends upon your attitude, that how you are behaving to everyone.
Okay.
So it all
Right.
depends on our eagerness to learn things fastly or
Yeah.
like gradually.
Internship is for learning, because you are not having a background from oil and gas, and during your internship you are going to learn things and work for that company. So it's for experience, as Pragati mentioned, Smita mentioned, that they are not having good experience. So internship is for gaining that experience, because the questions would be asked from that experience, that what you have experienced there, what are your learnings, what were your projects.
Okay, thank you, Kunal. Thank you so much.
Anything else?
No, thank you so much.
I guess we are done with our question.
We
Yes,
had a
I
very
think we are done with our question. And thank you for taking the time to join with us and sharing your invaluable journey with us. And we wish you a continued success in your career at Surya Biofuels and beyond.
Yeah,
Thank you.
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
we
you
had
so much,
a
Kunal.
Thank you.
good
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kunal.